If all goes to plan, this will be the penultimate episode of the Youth Squad Legends series with Ipswich. We're going back up to the Premier League. We're probably not going to win that competition thanks to simulated games, but in the Champions League, when we get our hands on this team in the legendary 4-2-4 formation, we look unbeatable, which means the outcome can only lead to one thing: European glory. Sit back and enjoy the next 2 episodes as newly promoted Ipswich stun the rest of Europe. Roll the intro! Hello and welcome to episode 22 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Ipswich Town. We are one day away from completing 2028 to 29. Let's take a look at the stats. Most appearances, Damar Ocon at right back, played 58 games. Andy Parry just behind him on 56. Most goals, Geraldo just squeezes by Belchior, 26 and 25. Both of them had excellent seasons. Most assists, Trevor Westberg 14, Belchior 14. So even though Belchior might have been overshadowed in the recent episodes, his stats don't lie. He's such an important figure for the club. The signing of him all those years back was really the start of Ipswich Town being good. Most clean sheets, Damar Ocon. Not really surprising after playing 58 games. Andy Parry, Okamura, and there's Marloth goal. The stats backing up the fact that he is remarkably solid. At 18 years old, he's flown up to an 85 overall, gone up by 13 thanks to all the work in the Europa League. It was a season of crazy growth. Let's flick through these and try and find the best ones. Okamura went up 9 to 85, Martina up 8 to the same overall. Studnitsky and Luca plus 9. Damar Ocon plus 9. Shush baby please. Petr Marloth goal I think will be the highest upgrade at 13. Plus 6 for Wes Morris. Mackenzie Mark Tagai also went up by 13. Plus 6 for Belchior. Westberg's up by 5. Tony Ramos goes up by 7. Bogdanov 6. Settle. Aubert. Wiseman Kitan went up by 12. And at the end of the list, Gonzalo Geraldo up by 9 to 84. Gonzalo Geraldo is our most improved player of this season, not by overall growth, but just by playing with him. He's turned from that plucky championship player into, a world-class forward now. Is it really a surprise that I'm giving the player of the season to Petr Marloth goal? It's not, is it? So we've moved to the new season. This transfer period is going to be very straightforward for us. No players leaving. The one thing that we want to steal coming into the club is Edson Cardoso, an 86 overall centre-back. It's just the sheer presence of him. He was massive. You're not going to see much of him. It's just buying Cardoso for the sake of buying Cardoso because I want to play with Cardoso at the back for 1 game or 2 in the group stage. The club isn't willing to sell the player, but I can pay his release clause. I'm sure I've got £118 million sitting around somewhere. Probably wise to check our finances. Yeah, we've got plenty in the bank. So here is the last transfer. The dominant presence of Edson Cardoso. For everybody who we knocked out of that Europa League, seeing a transfer like that come to a team that's already defensively so strong, it must be an absolute kick in the teeth. Should we just give him 100 grand? We can afford it. I'm sure he'll accept that. And that's a reasonable offer. Welcome, Edson Cardoso, to the club, to the family, to the future European champions. That's most of what we've got to do through the summer already completed. The squad's nearly there. It's averaging around 85 overall. Most of the excessive growing has been done last season. Now we're setting up with a squad that is capable, but it should be a challenge. If the AI are up to it, I think I'll be offering +1 overall to the best player in a particular match, but nothing more. We are there. We're ready. There's the signing on the news. Guys, arms crossed. He means business. Edson Cardoso is a new Ipswich Town player. Whilst we get through pre-season, let's take in a couple of your comments. I did ask for the player that you would miss most in this series, And not really a surprise, Wiseman Kitam came up more than one time. Alex Boa, I'll miss Wiseman Kitam a lot when the series ends. As far as next manager though, I think it should be Big Wes or Little Wes. Love sniping. I'll miss Okamura, mostly because you don't see that many exceptional Japanese players. That's true. One of the best players I've ever had in FM was Japanese. That would be great. You know what? I'm in total agreement. I can't remember the last time that I had a really good Japanese player in FM, and it doesn't seem right. Icarus 3, I hope and pray that Maurice McKenzie will be regarded as one of the most consistent YSL players ever. I don't see any reason why not to regard him in that aspect, because every single episode, every single season, he's put in like at least an 8 average rating for me personally, popping up with really important goals. Actually looked more proficient up front scoring goals than many of the strikers that we've had in this series. Ooh. Well, that could have been a bit nasty. I dropped my phone on my keyboard, but everything is okay. Oh, we've won the pre-season tournament. There's a bit of squeezing by on penalties, but that is a good sight. Is goal emerging as the pre-season surprise, really? My guy can't really step up his game anymore. I don't think I've ever been this comfortable going into a final season. We're going to be able to test ourselves shortly in the Super Cup against the Champions League winners, so it really is dress rehearsal. It's a weird side, this one. Atletico Madrid up top, Felix and Rashford. But the midfield, Neves and Bellingham. John Stones at the back. Hey, my tractor boys, has been an absolute pleasure. Your time has come. Time to show the world. Atletico Madrid against Ipswich. Gonna be absolutely irresistible. Rashford wants to play over the top. Like them quick decisions, them quick passes will be one way to get through us. Andy Parry down low. The Moroccan got locked on. We're a bit narrow. It's an interception by goal and an accidental bridge. He might fall into the path of one of the Atletico forward players, but Martino, fleet of foot. Where's Maurice McKenzie? Back heel to goal. Everybody is on side, knowing their positions really well. Andy Parry with just enough time. Wiseman Kitam, Lord of the knock-ons. There you go, Geraldo. Run for it, my friend. Think he might get there before it goes out of play. Or he might just handle it for the laughs. Yeah, I didn't want possession. So I'll go, oh, Big Wes. How is it fair when the centre-back can leap like that? Salmons can't leap that high. Geraldo, 1-2. Goals on the move! Oh, right into the gloves of Oblak. Man marking job. João Felix, nice ball though, and that is in from Atletico Madrid. They have taken the lead, and it's Ruben Neves, the captain. It's this pass really from Felix that has caught me off guard. Smashed to the near side. Andy Parry not reacting quick enough. We've got to get up the gears and just be more clinical. Just be careful as well. Clinical up front. Wiseman. And again, is this us shaking off pre-season rust? Great save by Andy Parry. That's for sure. It's a ball to Wiseman Kitam and some direct running. Hey, Geraldo, finish! Oh, goodness me. 12 minutes left, and Wiseman Kitam has been struggling for a large portion of this game. He's still got to learn the finer details. It'll be Ferguson coming on with Belchior to the centre. We'll also have Tagai in for goal. Maybe a double switch up of the midfield to keep the energy, the engine running. Here comes the through ball. Wiseman's still on the field. Yes, Wiseman! Oh! It's terrible goalkeeping, honestly. Wiseman with his final touch finally makes an impact. Come on. Now we got Belchior in the centre. Scoreboard has just broken. John Stones is going backwards. The press is on, boys. That is going to be mopped up by Geraldo. He only had one person to beat and to win the Super Cup. Geraldo! The dynamic duo up front for Ipswich has turned the game around. And that's what we're going to see for a lot of this season. Gonzalo Geraldo, what a signing from Stoke City. We can turn it on. We can go into them higher gears with a significant amount of ease. It's like clicking fingers. It's like switching on a light that turned from desperate to jubilant ever so suddenly. And we got some more silverware to appreciate and to enjoy. It's the Super Cup win. These boys have got a taste for it now. Get in there. Ipswich Town on the road to greatness. We'll keep an eye on the Premier League action. I don't see much happening in terms of like a title push. That's an opening day victory over West Brom. I expect that. Geraldo scoring twice, and there's Andy Parry scoring a penalty. Now it is Liverpool against Ipswich Town. Liverpool being at home. This'll be a difficult task. But look what's happened. 3-2 to Ipswich. Twice on the score sheet. Belchior, Geraldo in between. Oh, it's repetition. EFL Cup been drawn away against West Brom. Give it a little switch around since this is not in the league. Whilst I'm doing that, I might as well talk about my best performing player of that first game. I think I'll give the +1 overall to Wesley Martino. Let's see what the scoreline is. Oh, we're not getting knocked out. 2 for Clement Aubert. Could have been a hat-trick. Must have missed a penalty. I can scarcely believe it. With a good start in the league, we're manager of the month. Top of the league. How long is this gonna last? Ipswich Town against Leeds United. There's a 2-1 victory. Belchior, Bilgem, Wiseman, Kittam seems to have picked up a slight knock. That requires more than a bandage. Here comes Clement Aubert. Should have enough in the tank to make this an easy trip away. Sheffield United against Ipswich. Final score. We've lost. The champions. Yeah, the Champions League without Wiseman, Kittam. I'm putting Belchior up front. It's AC Milan against Ipswich Town. Our Champions League journey is just about to begin. First interception is Petr Morlov goal, and he has just been slid into. I mean, like, to be honest, it was through the back of him. I guess if you can't beat him, just get yourself sent off. That's a new motto. Goal! Ooh! Well, that's not really the through ball that Belchior wished to have. He's now got 2 players on his back. Receives the ball. It's not gone out of play. Here is goal. Starting to make something happen. And a bottom corner finish by Trevor Westberg has put Ipswich in front. Goal is toying with them. Feels like he can just change the game in a second. In a split second. Will go wide. Lauer. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Belchior. Nah. It's a solid replacement, not gonna lie. Lovely close control. There's a through ball. A path for Geraldo. And he has not opened his account in the Champions League, but Westberg has doubled up. Here comes goal. Hey! Petr Morlov goal. Emphatic. He's at the underside of the crossbar. Try and save that one. Maybe the quickest inductee to the Hall of Fame. Like, this guy has just flown up the charts. Go on, goal. Do your business. Oh, mate. On a different planet. What a ball. That's it. Oh, smashing the crossbar. Amazing delivery from Trevor Westberg. Yeah, he's going to get that one as well. Oh, dear me. He is a little bit good. Gee, look at this lad. Look at him. He's outrageous. Geraldo turn. It's another one for sure. Ipswich Town are 5-0 up. 12 minutes to go. Giannini, Luca. And we got Aubert coming on. A little word on Luca. Turned into a very good centre-back, but just a bit late. A bit too late for this series. I guess everybody was a bit too late. From episode 1 when Okamura and Martino began their ascent. Bobby Monk will send his congratulations and well dones to the boys. We're making this quite a normal situation, just beating some of the best teams the world has to offer by quite convincing scorelines. They had 0 shots. Back in the domestic game, we are now at home against Spurs. Ipswich Town have just lost 1-0 to Tottenham. That's more like what I was expecting. EFL Cup, let's see what a rotation side can do away against Portsmouth, even with the lack of sharpness. Should be scoring goals and winning games Like that. 2-1. Belchior could have had a hat-trick. Leicester City against Ipswich. Let's see what the final score is here. 1-1. Dug in a little bit deeper. We could have stopped that 83rd minute equaliser. Bit of Stade Rem. Martinez up to 86 thanks to the Super Cup. Goal is also at that 86 mark after trashing AC Milan. Oh, go on then. Let's have Cardoso at the back. Ipswich Town against Stade Rem. It was the French accent de Clément Aubert. I'm about to pack them up in a croissant, lad. Goal's gonna find a pass. Goal's found the pass. He's onside. He's Clément Aubert. Lifting over the goalkeeper's leg, and that's 1-0 Ipswich. From FIFA 22, there's some centre mids that I love. Nantanino, Ronnie Forrest, bit of Wes Morris McKenzie. This lad is making them all look stupid. He's a bit too good. Stepped in by Cardoso, and here is Petr Marlov. Goal! The shot blocked. It's a wonderful play out wide to Nordin. Okay. Guess that's why he's so expensive. He's just made that very difficult defensive job look like a breeze. Pushing off the attacker. It's £100 million worth of strength, that. The half-time score. Not completely pleased with it, but we are leading. There's the interception. Oh! Move it into the space. Here he goes. Petr Marlov, goal. A little bit of dip. What is this guy on? Oh, he'd gone in for a second header and won it. Cardoso will chase down. Can we get a slide tackle in? Maybe another Cardoso slide challenge. Let's get it. Oh, he's missed it. It's all right. Goals there. Short corner kick. We're going to Cardoso. It's dipping! And that would have been an incredible goal for the new signing, Cardoso. Just swiping it. A little bit of the outside of his left boot. The goalkeeper frantically went across his goal. It was the wrong side of the post. Rem just making a substitution here. The game's really up for everybody else. Goal is getting another player of the match. Interception by Goal. He's lifted it up. Aubert! Our defence is so rock solid, I think even Lynn Pendry in net could succeed. That's nothing against. Oh, Andy Parry. It's just facts. I wish there were more goals, but in terms of a defensive performance, it's one of the finest you'll ever see. It's Ipswich Town against Newcastle United. Done well without our big-time central defensive midfielder, Morris McKenzie, Westberg and Belchior scoring. It's official now. Goal is our highest overall player at 88. So he must have naturally grown alongside the +1 that he's just got. Manchester United and Ipswich. Is that Jimmy Garner up front? If it is, how can we lose? We got the away victory. 2 from Aubert. Let's see a bit of Hidapalan. Martinez now 2 overall ahead of Okamura, which feels a bit strange. Someone in the comments section wanted me to play more Lamin Seca. Double swap up front. Tuasettle and unknown Uruguayan player Galatasaray against Ipswich. I beg your pardon. Look at Aaron, referee. Wait a second. Turn around, Chief. You know them players that you watch and you think, wow, it comes so natural to them? Messi, like the prime example. Yeah, think about the opposite of that. And what you get is Tuasettle. Surely Trevor Westberg's gonna pick something out here. Hey, it's unknown Uruguayan player on the volley. Side-footed. No chance for the keeper. Question mark. Seca and Bilgen working together. How's the cross? Right into Tuasettle. Not really played with any kind of finesse there, Lamin. But you know what? I respect it. Great skill. Lamin Seca all the way. Solid enough save. Can we get a goodbye goal for Tuasettle? Delivery's not great. Just go over the head of Ramos. He's actually hit him on the shoulder area somewhere. Tuasettle goes to the midfield. Goal! Oh, yes! Stinging effort. 1-2 off. Oh, not with a slide challenge like that. It's it! Oh, Ramos! Oh, that Tuasettle! But Ramos is giving us a goodbye. What a stunning attempt! Give us that from various replay angles. It should have been a foul. Oh, what's the line doing? That's a terrible pass by the defender. Sits up lovely for Ramos. And then he just goes whack. Oh no. That is naughty! Naughty! Static camera's probably pure porn. Here comes Tony Ramos! That is a good way to bow out. He got beat by the better man in Geraldo, but I've got a lot of time for that goal. I've got a lot of respect for unknown Uruguayan player. I wish I had a lot of respect for this lad. I think Westberg's going to be a little bit annoyed because if that goal doesn't go in, the second goal, he probably gets man of the match here. Oh, Tua. Tua, mate. Hat-trick. Unknown Uruguayan player. Yes, mate. What a send-off. What a send-off, lad. Cult hero, Tony Ramos. He has got a finish on him. Another wonderful character. He gets his moment to say goodbye. His moment in the spotlight at the end of the series. Because it's looking very much like that, isn't it? It's another clean sheet for Ipswich Town. There's the match ball. The state of the referee!
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
The ref's hair is washed. No, not shampoo kind of washed. I'm not explaining. Ipswich Town against West Ham United. Andy Parry equalised from the spot and Geraldo got a 79th minute winner. I think this is 4th round of the FA Cup. Ipswich Town against Rotherham United. That's a 2-1 win, and Shenton got on the scoreline. Interesting. I'm pleasantly surprised we are top of the table. 19 points after 9 games. Keep the first team out, I guess. Away against Arsenal would be a fabulous victory. That's it. Oh, a double by Bilgem from left back. It's so good just seeing every single player chip in with goals. I want to say goodbye to Studs. Get him at centre-back for this game. As much as that was the perfect farewell, I have to play Ramos here because the first team needed to play Arsenal 3 days ago. Another hat-trick would be great. Jesus Christ, Tua, man. All I'm asking you to do is control the ball. There you go. Would be preferred if Demar Ocon was the best player on this pitch. Gets him up by 1 overall. Definitely a player that will be playing. Oh! Oh, that's unerring! Luca Ibner! Honestly, with how the goalkeeper was reacting there, I thought it was going wide. It took no deflections. Very little backlift. Right into the top corner. That's the opening goal after 4 minutes. It really is interesting, like, trying to understand what makes a particular player click, because well, Tua Settle is nearly an 80 overall, I think, and he just doesn't feel like he's going to get into any goal-scoring opportunity at all. Never mind take it. Oh, taking it! Luca Ibner! I do respect him, like, but it's not going to change what I do in midfield for a potential Champions League final. He will come off the bench, though. Absolutely. Ocon has picked up something. We'll swap him out for Chad Shenton, and we'll hope that it's just a small knock instead of a broken toe and he's out for 3 months. That would be a great loss. Oh, here he is! Tua Settle! Yes! That is what we all wanted to see. A bit of Tua Settle. And if he could score like that all the time, he might not have been in this predicament. He's one of the worst forwards that we've ever had. Somewhere within him, he can produce that. When you get to this point in the save, it's not like you're talking about completely useless players. Even Tua Settle has got strength, the speed, and I think the stamina is really good. It's consistency. Go on, Tony Ramos on the half volley. Oh, that'll be a mop-up. Gian! Good player in his own right. Gets a goal. Studs never really lived up to what I thought he was going to amount to, but you know what? He's got one of the better nicknames of the series. Studs is just a great nickname for a centre-back. Luca Ibner, 2 shots, 2 goals. Let's see the damage on our captain, Demar Ocon. It's only a bruised shoulder, so he'll be out for this next game at home against Burnley. Chad Shenton or one of the centre-backs should be able to fill in no problem. Bilgem's the only right-footed defender that I've got, and he's playing off the left. Ipswich Town against Burnley. You know what? Auto-replace. You do what's best. We should win, and we've won very comfortably. Geraldo hat-trick. The other one by Aubert. Ipswich Town against Crystal Palace. This should be another big victory or a draw. Wow, that is disappointment. 88th minute equaliser by Thiago Thomas. I've just seen City on the horizon, so we are going to swap it for AC Milan. I really didn't expect us to be fighting on both fronts. It's Ipswich Town against AC Milan. I think 2-2 is quite respectable. Unknown Uruguayan man and Trevor Westberg scoring. It would be really nice to see Ipswich Town win the Premier League, and the best opportunity that we can give them is by thrashing City away from home. So I am playing this game. Oh, back stick. It's going over Ederson. Goal. Not it on, yes! What a save! Goal stops the shot and then just sets up the counter-attack. It's Belchior! Na-na-na! Belchior! Na-na-na! And the Etihad goes quiet. Hey! Might go unnoticed if I don't talk about it. I think Aubert's done all right filling in for Wiseman Kittam. Results have been good, so therefore he's done a good job. We call goal into action. And boy, does he get into action. Yes, mate, Trevor Westberg. Here comes the counter-attack again. Trevor Westberg, full of speed. Really should be out wide, to be honest. He's found a Moroccan, though. What a pick out. There you go. What great save again by Ederson. Goal! Go on! Oh! How on earth has this stayed 1-0? On the wrong side there with Okamura. Brilliant touch by Wes Morris McKenzie. But it falls for Tonali and he's smashing it through Parry. Parry looked like he was diving away from the net. Oh! Lemon Aubert! Bit of a kickoff glitch. But look at that. If that is not goal of the series, I don't know what is. If that's not goal of FIFA 22, I don't know what is. I think that is a cherry, man. Cherry on top of the cake. And just before the half-time whistle blows, Clement Aubert has given us the lead back in unspeakable fashions. Get on the instant replay for this. Just over the top of the defenders, but it's behind Aubert. And just like Giroud, oi, oi, oi. Something in the French, mate. That's what it is. Oh, look who's flying forward here. De Moroccan. Has he got the legs? Could have been called a foul. It would have been soft. Clement Aubert has been a resounding success. What a great signing and a great backup to have with Wiseman Kittam injured. Goal can take this ball back. Oh, maybe not. Aubert! Oh, get on it! Run into the away support. When I signed him up, I had that feeling that he had the right stuff, and finishers like that confirm it. Getting pushed Okamura. Tries the slide in. That'll be big Wezzers all day. Oh, keeper, get on. I mean, to be fair, with 196 passes, they probably deserve a second goal. Stay smart. Don't displace the centre-backs that much. Great standing tackle by Ocon. Belchior's wanting the ball, and he would be the wise move here. Aubert's looking for a hat-trick if he's onside. It's Belchior! What an effort. Outstretched Ederson with a great save again. That's took a lot off the clock, and that's full-time. Ipswich have got a big, big result. I say outrageous a lot. This is going up next level. To pull that off in a game of such massive importance. Move away, Geraldo. We talk about Aubert for a second. Not only to score it, but for it to be a decisive goal in the match as well. Massive. Absolutely massive. Iconic moment. It's Ipswich against a tired-looking Everton side. 2-1, Belchior, 85th minute, and Geraldo at the start. Now we got Aston Villa away, and there's a decision to be made. Wiseman, are you good to go? Oh, Wiseman is good to go. This might be tough. Aston Villa against Ipswich. We're now the 8th of December. We've got a 3-1 win. How about this, guys? This simulation has been kind to us. Geraldo, Belchior, Westberg. There's a final game here in the Champions League. 2-2 draw, and Parry could have won it at the end. Wiseman and goal scored. Just expecting a trip up anytime soon. Ipswich Town against Chelsea. There is the slip up, yeah. Geraldo with a consolation late on. We were second best there against Chelsea. Swapping the tired Wiseman for Aubert. We're away against Wolves. Getting into the busy Christmas fixtures, Aubert Martino finding a draw at the Molineux, which dropped us into second place. Third place, Brighton up next. Brighton having a great start. Can we get back to winning ways? Yes, we can, with a 90th minute winner from Gian. Geraldo and Lauer also scoring goals. At the moment, Geraldo is on 13 goals. Belchior just behind. I'm surprised that everybody is all right for this game. Right, away against Southampton. No need to change things. Oh, Wiseman is injured again. What on earth is going on, lad? If this is a long-term injury, might miss the Champions League final if we get there. Dislocated shoulder, out for 7 weeks. We're calling an end to the episode because we've just hit the January transfer window and it kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Marcin Dudek, who is at Manchester City, he's probably the Lewandowski regen. He's 6'2". He's recently moved to Manchester City. You must have. He is a joke. Let's be honest here. 86 overall, absolute joke. Potential to be special. He wouldn't be here to play games. Maybe I give him a go just to get a feeling of him. Since we have signed him up, you might as well give him one game. But he'd get nowhere near the final squad. Not even if Wiseman Kitan was out for the entire season. We've got to try and do this, or get someone similar to Dudek to try and get the Premier League as well. Right, well, you'll leave me whilst I'm thinking of what to do next. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and the bell icon for mobile notifications. Never miss an upload ever again. Big thanks to everybody on the right-hand side supporting me financially on Patreon. You guys are legends. There is going to be some changes to the Patreon. I think like RDBM might still work with the PC version, so all the customizing should still be part of Youth Squad Legends, which is, you know, fantastic. The goal is to keep you more informed and more in touch on what's happening within the save and your wonder kids, your adder players that have kind of got lost within the Ipswich Town save, and I do apologise for that. I've not done it right this series, but it makes me learn. Alright guys, you take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. What do you think unknown Uruguayan player's real name is? Comment down below.